first two parts are good. We got them in the gym. We got them in the hallway.
We were messing yesterday. We had to go to school, and I said I'm gonna run down the hallway and do the high five thing all the way down the hallway. And Jean was standing at the end of this one, and I said that way when I pop out, I've got them all wound up, and then she'll be like, and it's just you better run. Hey, too late to do the high fives down the hallway. Too late to do the high fives down the hallway.
You have a little bite of adrenaline sometimes.
Too late. Is it 6?
We got to move around.
Yes. Bottom of it. Okay. That's right. Few more runs would be great. Security runs would be great. I mean, I'm a 3 really quick. What? 3:59. Oh, dang. It's 4 o'clock right now. On the nose. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for the 118th commencement ceremony of the Clarksville High School. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and we want to be the very best for each and every student. Please refrain from using air horns or other noisemakers to ensure every family has the opportunity to hear each name. We also ask that in respect of others, you remain seated away from the rails. At this time, please stand and join us in welcoming Clarksville High School's graduating class of 2025, being led by the Clarksville High School faculty. Please remain standing, and men, remove your hats for the presentation of the colors by the Clarksville High School JROTC and the singing of the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Come back, flag.
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
To celebrate this special day, we have several distinguished guests joining us from the Clarksville-Montgomery County School Board. Mr. Chris Lanier, Vice Chair, Ms. Carol Berry, Ms. Casey Bryant, Mr. Jimmy Garland, Mr. Aaron Mayberry, and Mr. Herbert Nelson. Thank you for all of your support of the Clarksville High School. From the Clarksville-Montgomery County School System, I'd like to recognize our Director of Schools, Dr. Jean Luna Vetter, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Shanda Dowdy, and Director of High Schools, Mr. Brian Feldman. Our Clarksville High School Assistant Principals are Mr. Shannon Cummings, Ms. Jeanette Spurbeck, and Mrs. Autumn Warren. Our school counselors who have helped us arrive at this occasion are Mrs. Sonia Chilcutt, Mrs. Serena Kerr, Ms. Angela Sackfield, and Ms. Tanya Sherman. Today, our callers of names and our faculty representative is Coach Ted Young. The faculty and staff of the Clarksville High School is indebted to you, our faculty. We appreciate your devotion to our students. You come prepared every day to teach and mentor students. You are the best in the business, and I thank you for all that you do. We are all grateful for the noble work you do every day and the service that you give to our community. Thank you. Thank you to the Clarksville-Montgomery County Sheriff's Department for providing security today, and a special thank you to Austin Peay State University for providing this location and video broadcasting accommodations. Through their efforts, we are able to offer live streaming to those who are unable to attend today, including those serving overseas to protect our freedom. You will notice that we have a few missing senior baseball team graduates today. We honor them with jerseys on their chairs as they compete for the state baseball championship. At this time, I would like to present to you our senior class vice president, Lily Ambrose.
Good afternoon. On behalf of myself and the class of 2025, we would like to welcome all the faculty and staff, but more importantly, the parents and families to this monumentous event. Thank you for always being there and pushing us. Thank you for always knowing we could accomplish this goal. As I stand here today, I see the remarkable classmates that I will always cherish and remember. The memories we have made will never truly be forgotten for any of us. What a journey it has been. I remember walking into the Clarksville High School for the very first time as a freshman and thinking it would take forever to finish high school, but we are finally here. This road hasn't always been smooth. We've faced hurdles and challenging days all throughout these last 4 years, but we've made it. Not by ourselves, though, but with the help of everyone sitting in this room. This graduation isn't just for us. It's for everyone who has helped and who has given us hope. We must follow our dreams and goals after we leave here today, not just for us, but also for our contributors, the ones who have always been with us every step of the way. We must be strong and resilient to help impact the world that we live in. We must contribute to this ever-growing world, which is different for everyone, given the adversity we have faced and the circumstances that belong to today. The world needs us, and we can help. As we celebrate, let's always remember what we've mastered, what we had to fight through to get here. Don't be afraid to ask for help and actually accept it. Lean on the ones you love and offer support to your loved ones. Life may be difficult, but do what you can, and most importantly, love. That's the goal. So here's to us. I'm going to say it again. We are done. We have finally made it, and now we're in the real world. These last 4 years have prepared us mentally and physically and have given us the tools to begin our own lives now. We will have to figure out who we truly want to be. There will be obstacles, but what could be more complicated than getting through 4 years of high school? We've gotten through it so we can get through anything that life throws at us. Congratulations to the class of 2025. I am so proud of us. Thank you again for everyone for being here and celebrating with us. Please stand for the Clarksville High alma mater. Please be seated.
Bring
At this time, it is my honor to introduce our salutatorian and valedictorian for Clarksville High School's graduating class of 2025. Salutatorian, Ava Anikov, and she will be followed by our valedictorian, Sarah Hake.
Class of 2025, teachers and staff, invited family, friends, and distinguished guests. My name is Ava Anikov, and I'm honored to address you all at our graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. This ceremony could not have been possible without the hard work of our school administration and teachers, the everlasting support of family and friends, and most of all, the great efforts of this graduating class. Let's take a moment to appreciate the guidance and encouragement we have received all along the way, as well as feel pride in ourselves for what we have accomplished. All the efforts we have made for the past 12 years have led us to this rite of passage, this milestone, this celebration of who we have become. When I was given the privilege to speak today, my greatest challenge was figuring out how to connect with all of you in a way that felt genuine, in a way that would acknowledge the range and depth of our experiences. But the one thought that stayed with me through every draft was this: after everything we've been through these past 4 years, I owe you honesty. Honesty has been so transformative for me, especially this past year. It's a value I hold close to my heart because without it, I would not have opened myself up to my present or my future ahead of me. I would not have been able to stand here today, assured that I am right where I should be and sharing what matters to me. I would be remiss not to admit that the past 4 years have been difficult, in the wider world, in our world here at Clarksville High School, in each of our individual lives. As we've lived and breathed in this school almost every day, we've carried the weight of academics, personal struggles, and the pressure to evolve into who we are supposed to be, to find what we are supposed to do during the next stage of our lives. The journey has been long, filled with large and small hardships that have shaped us irrevocably. But just as importantly, there have been personal joys, accomplishments, and positive change. Moments where we are given a break and reminded of the good we have around us, when we surmount our challenges and open ourselves up to the good we deserve. Finding great love and friendship, proving our potentials and earning achievements, seeking hope, and choosing to move our lives in positive directions. However varied our experiences and memories may be, everything that has happened blends together to create our experience of high school, individual and collective, a playback of our growth as people. Even a year ago, this is not where I expected I would be. I started high school as a version of myself that was still developing in the basics, forming valuable connections, uncovering and expressing my true self, expanding my skills in preparation for the future as an adult. Each year was defined by singular moments that shifted my perspective, making or breaking who I thought I was, and teaching me something new to carry forward. Learning to let go, to seize every opportunity, to be authentic, to let myself seek happiness. And before I knew it, I arrived at who I am today as a culmination of all these challenging and rewarding experiences. And I say today because I know that I'm still developing into the person I want to be. There are so many things I have yet to do to create and embody the life I want for myself. But this thought isn't scary or disheartening to me anymore. I'm getting to define and play out my story, and this moment truly is a beginning. I've changed so much in my years at Clarksville High, and for the first time I can say for certain that I'm happy and hopeful inside. For all of us, graduation is our first doorway that enables each and every one of us to continue down the pathways we choose. Wherever you are going, into college, the military, the workforce, or simply living your life, if there is one thing to take from high school, we have been prepared for the world as much as we can be, and now the next steps are up to us. Our futures are on the horizon, and we have the power to meet and shape them from this day on. The past has shaped us up to this point. We are not wholly defined by the past. Rather, we bring our fulfilling memories and growth forward, a foundation and stepping off point for who we are becoming. So class of 2025, our time is now. Let's believe in our strengths and be true to ourselves. We matter deeply to all our family, friends, and mentors around us. We should remember to hold that same care for ourselves as we continue our journeys. The world is waiting for us, and we are ready. Thank you. Good evening, class of 2025. I can't shake this feeling that success is tied to love. Love for our families, our communities, and our country. Because real success, it isn't just about achievement. It's about balance. It's about dreaming big while staying grounded, about ambition without losing connection. It's about thriving where we are, appreciating the now, and not constantly chasing the next big thing. When I look out and see our families and supporters tonight, I see love reflected back at us. And to me, that is a success. So what really contributes to our success? It's not just determination or talent. It's the people who stood beside us every step of the way. Our families, our friends, our teachers, our communities, their sacrifices, and their belief in us. Their unwavering support. This is their milestone too. Some of us will head to college, some will learn trades and enter the workforce, or serve in the Army, Navy, or Air Force. And no matter which path we take, one thing unites us. We are all building our futures. And we didn't do it alone. So tonight, I want to take the moment to thank the people who made this possible. Our families and communities, our teachers and administrators, our SROs, and our local leaders. And personally, I want to thank my parents, my sisters, and my friends. You've been my foundation, and I'm so grateful. So where does that leave me? Honestly, I'm excited. I didn't know exactly where I'll be in 5 or 10 years, and maybe that used to scare me. But now, I see it as a possibility. I believe I have the skills and the heart to take on what's next. And I hope each of you feel that you have the same confidence. Let's keep moving forward, stay connected, come home often, and beat whoever our new rival is. Now, for the best part, congratulations, class of 2025. We made it. Now, for some of us, this moment is bittersweet. We'll never walk the halls again, say hi to our favorite teachers, cheer at Friday night games, or dress up for Spirit Week just to beat the Hawks once again. But I hope you'll agree, this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. And while I've never actually read Plato, this quote really hit me. The beginning is the most important part of the work. High school was our beginning. It's where we first learned to struggle, whether it was with grades, friendships, identity, or trying to figure out who we are meant to be. And I'll be honest, I spent a lot of high school chasing someone else's version of success. It looked good on paper, but I wasn't always happy. If I could go back, I would have kept my banana bread business going, because y'all, my banana bread was fire. I would have joined the tennis team sooner, because those friendships, they brought me so much joy. And most of all, I would have let myself live a little more, instead of obsessing over every rule and schedule I thought was guaranteed success. Because here's what I've learned. Success isn't a number. It's not a score, a rank, or a title. It's a feeling. And tonight, I feel it. Class of 2025, our story is just beginning. Let's write it with courage, with joy, and above all, with love. Congratulations.
Good evening, Wildcat family, graduates, parents, staff, and honored guests. As I stand before you tonight, I'm filled with an overwhelming sense of pride, not only as your principal, but as a fellow graduate of the Clarksville High School. This is a full circle moment. I walked the same halls, sat in some of the same classrooms, and once wore the black robe with the purple and gold tassel, just like you. But nothing compares to standing here now, closing out my first year with you as principal by celebrating you, the incredible class of 2025. The graduates before you today have obtained over $9.7 million in scholarship opportunities. 13 of these students have earned a perfect 4.0. 23 seniors scored 30 or above on the ACT. Among these graduates, 14 have signed letters of intent to play a sport at the collegiate level. These students are ready to attend colleges, universities, study a trade, join the workforce, or enlist in the military. At this time, I would like all students who have signed up to serve our country in the military to please stand. Thank you for your willingness to serve and protect this great nation and our freedom. You may be seated. This year I've been asked several times, what's it like to return home to lead the school that helped shape you? And to be honest, it's hard to put it into words. But over the last few weeks, as I prepared to send this class into the next phase of your journey, I kept coming back to one thing: our alma mater, Clarksville's pride. Forward into battle's stride, never fail, do or die. Those words have never meant more than they do right now, because that's exactly who you have been this year. You've carried the pride of our school with grace and with grit. You've stepped forward into every challenge, academically, emotionally, socially, and you've done so with determination. When it was easier to sit back, you stood tall. When it was easier to quit, you kept going. And even when things felt uncertain, you didn't fail. You endured. You led. As we sang the alma mater throughout the year, I often found myself watching you sing with pride and with purpose. And I knew in those moments that you understood something very important. Clarksville High School isn't just a place. It's part of who you are. It's a legacy you now carry with you. You've waved our banner high, not just in sports or performances, but how you've supported one another, how you've grown, and how you've chosen to show up day after day. To the parents and families here, thank you for your trust, your partnership, and your unwavering love and support. To our faculty and staff, thank you for believing in every student and for pouring your heart into helping them reach this very moment. And to you, class of 2025, know this: the words of our alma mater can always be your compass. When the road ahead feels unclear, remember to stride forward. When life's moments are scary, be brave. When challenges are difficult, stay determined. Carry the good name of Clarksville High School with you and exalt it through how you live, how you lead, and how you love. From one Wildcat to another, hail Clarksville High. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are so proud of you, and remember that once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. Dr. Jean Luna Vetter, the students seated before you have met all the requirements set forth by the state of Tennessee and the Clarksville-Montgomery County School System. It is with great pride that I present to you the class of 2025 of the Clarksville High School.
On behalf of the Board of Education, I hereby accept and confer the 2025 graduating seniors of Clarksville High School. You have met the high school graduation requirements of the state of Tennessee and the Clarksville-Montgomery County School System. You are thus entitled to all rights and privileges for completing these requirements. Congratulations, graduates. Ms. Hedrick, you may now begin the presentation of diplomas.
the Clarksville High School graduating class of 2025. Samara Castro Altamirano. Hannah Elizabeth Hackney. Sincere Tyson Liggett. Zipporah Sheila Murray. Jacob Thorne Summerlin. Harley Rebecca Abdel Jalil. Olivia Rochelle Abdu. Kane William Adcock. Iniolua Pearl Akinyemi. Catherine Annalisa Ackridge. Cadence Elizabeth Aldridge. Ariza. Ethan Ryan Aridondo. Atiana Dale Atkins. Levi Christopher Austin. Bailey Leanne Bacon. Bailey June Baggett. Alyssa Jean Barlow. Aubrey Ann Barnes. Maya Joy Barnes. David Baserto Mendoza. Sania Janelle Bow. Catherine Elizabeth Baumgardner. Molly Elizabeth Bell. Caroline Jane Bennett. Chloe Grace Blevins. Abigail Kaylee Bepley. Jackson Ethan Bogle. Jayla Shay Borden Gooden. Lorelei May Bowen. Olivia Danielle Bowers. Araya Tania Bradley. Isaiah Lawrence Bridgewater. Tidarius Eugene Bright. Adam Christopher Brodsky. Marion Andres Brown. Noah Leon Aaron John Kinney. Miles Davion Brown. Olivia Paige Brown. Savannah Marie Brown. Cameron Justin Brown. Samuel Anthony Bryant. Silas Eliza Bryant. Braden Michael Buchanan. Hadley Lane Bumpus. Michaela Lynn Burns. Madison Nicole Bush. Kathleen Blair Butcher. Hadley Grayson Butler. Caitlin Christine Butler. Brady Glenn Calhoun. McKenna Grace Carbon. Shania Renee Carrier. Caden John Cash. Ian Blake Castaneda. Juliet Castro Altamirano. Savannah Arlene Cavallo. Riley Lacina Nanati Chamberlain. Camille Amari Childs. Xavier Bradley Childs. Nathan Leroy Chisholm. Lily Jean Clark. Jalea Deary Clay. Madeline Elizabeth Cole. Jason Damon Comer. Jordan Elise Cormer. Sarah Faith Connolly Thomas. Isabel Mariah Coquette. Charles Elias Cornell. JC Jolie Cox. Dominic Alexander Cross. Jacob Daniel Crouch. Campbell Ray Cunningham. Cord Joseph Cunningham. James Patrick Dalrymple. Hannah Grace Darnell. Caleb J. Davenport. Dylan Thomas Davenport. Aviana Janae Davis. Angel Ivan De La Rosa. Damaje Markeith Dimes. Sarah Elizabeth Dixon. Colin Joseph Donahue. Nashaya Monet Dallin. Brooklyn McKinley Drent. Troy Edward Duker. Elaine Joe Dupree. Micaiah Deonche Edmonds. Lily Jade Ellis. Jose Antonio Espinoza Torres. Jackson Lee Evans. Melissa Apple Farmer. Connor Ryan Farrell. Yawa Fang. Isabel Elise Ferguson. Raylyn Janelle Frederick. London Demir Freeman. Jaden Benjamin Fulton. Amari Wendell Galbraith. Ella Rose Gallagher. Brianna Grace Galloway. Emma Loretta Gamble. Nicholas Xavier Geary. Hunter James Gibson. Matthew Brandon Gilmer. Dylan Luis Gilmore. Serenity Lanique Glaspie. Jade Lynn Godfrey. Alexander James Gonzalez. Luke Georgitis Gottlick. Aya Renault Gray. Deja Antoinette Gray. Madison Jada Green. Sierra Lachey Gregg. Reagan Lee Griffith. Jonathan Lee Severe Grimes. Leah Marie Hackler. William Owen Hahn. Patricia Leona Marie Hairston. Bailey Shay Ryan Hamaker. Nathan Allen Hamilton. James Cole Harris. Mary Elizabeth Harris. Dawson Clay Harvey. Ethan Ryan Haston. William Anthony Hausman. Jaden Michael Hayes. Jaden Eugene Henderson. Brianna Chantel Henry. Ruben Eduardo Hernandez Jr. Tristan Hernandez Castillo. Ava Heron Houston. Madeline Brooke Hodges. Jarrett Michael Holden. Jackson Griffin Holland. Elizabeth Marie Horn. Brooklyn Amelia Hauk. Chance Christopher Howard. John David Howard. Micah Josiah Howe. Zoe Renee Howe. Gage Dennis Hubbard. Sheldon Nike Huber. Delaney Joy Hudgens. Pearson Ross Huggins. Irvin Hunter. Lujane Malik Abraham. Joseph Jackson Powell. Julian De Los Santos Jensen. Emma Marie Johnson. Talik Stefan Johnson. Cooper Wynn Jones. Anthony Jerome Jordan. Robert Garrick Jordan. Ahmad Jumadeen. Jasmia Ryan K. Hannah Elizabeth Kendrick. Gabriella Zoe Kern. Leah Marie Kern. Mallory Cherry Kincaid. Xavier Edward Lynn Kincaid. Addie Jane King. Tristan Chase King. Madison Ann Kitchen. Haley Elizabeth Knowles. Brianna Phoenix Cotlars. Kylie Lynn Cussard. Michael Dominique Kuzma Barron. Brianna Paige Lapar. Jewel Leasia Laporte. Nalia Janae Larry. Bella Paige Ledbetter. Brandon Daniel Lee. Catherine Grace Luce. Christopher Devon Lowe. Kendall Elizabeth Leppy. Kingston Alexander Lutton. April Marie Mayberry. Rachel Beatrice Faith Ma. Tiarian Jomise Marbury. Audrey Royson Marles. Amir Montrell Martin. Melanie Suzanne Martin. Lucas Ronan McKee. Kamari Wayne McKellar. Jackson Wesley Meeks. Vincent Aiden Merritt. Lamarcus Rayshawn Casey Merriweather, Jr. Gabrielle Christopher Metz. Braden Marshall Malum. Sebastian Giovanni Miramon. Caitlin Aurelia Moen. Brooke Sharon Moon. Grace Marie Morrison. Adeline Grace Mort. Michael Dean Mascarello. Nicholas Xavier Nelson. 2 An Ngo. Ni Ngok Win. Ryan Crow Nolan. Cameron Aiden Emiliano Noriega. Jada Unique Northington. Summer Lee Northrup. Ryan Alexander Nitko. Macy Orton. Cameron William Osborne. Michael Xavier Ajalus Oscar. Winter Jai Outlaw. Dariana Elise Owens. Franklin Gage Owens. Alyssa Marie Parcells. Minso Park. Nish Danish Kumar Patel. Connor Manuel Pelletier. Jeremy Cap Pelletier. Nora Johanna Pena Corona. Hallie Elizabeth Pugh. Joshua Malik Phil. Zoe Catherine Phillips. Adeline Claire Pollock. Natalie Nicole Poole. Trice Norman Pulley. Lucas Logan Rager. Ramisa Hyder Raida. Gabriel Sebastian Ramirez Moran. Titania Princess Tamaya Randall. Andrew Lewis Rawls. Peyton Leanne Rawls. Kai Alexander Reynoso. Garrett Sterling Raymond. Robert Michael Ritchie. Joseph Ian Rivera. Lindsay Peyton Roberts. Caden Alexander Rochello. Aneta Marie Rodriguez. Miguel Angel Rodriguez. Levi Preston Rogers. Grayson Dane Rosen. Alejandro Andres Roman. Cecilia Sky Ruth. Olivia Grace Rostifer. Isabella Tiana Lee Russell. Stephen Littleton Basillo Sacwe. Cyrus Sanders. Kiera Noel Satterfield. Kinsley J. Savage. Kaya Ray Schuler. Emma Grace Simro. Cade Matthew Shipley. Elijah Mark Smith. Hayden Connor Smith. Milan Renee Smith. Reagan Elizabeth Smith. Trinity Elizabeth Smith. Sophia Louise Josephine Song. Kinsley May Summers. Andrew Tyler Spainhoward. Aaliyah Rihanna Stafford. Abigail Evelyn Stanley. Jack Joseph C. Stein. Bryson Lee Stewart. Lily Alicia Stokely. Charlotte Addison Stovall. Isabella Lee Stratton. Tessa Claire Streeter. Eli Evan Stewart. Carly Elizabeth Sugg. Daniel Jackson Tackett. Ziandre Komako Hopo Maika Iohana Taito. Talon Nathaniel Talbert. Jeremy Caleb Nathaniel Talley. Danny Sue Taylor. Aiden Alexander Teal. Larissa Marie Terzo. Marsavian Jamarcus Lee Tharp. Morgan Brooke Thomas. Alexander Roland Todd. Noah Seth Trail. Aiden Timothy Trapp. Emily Michelle Trollinger. Alec Elijah Upton. Lola Caroline Michelle Vallejos. Alexis Linnea Vance. Anthony Joseph Vangorder. Maija Lakesia Danavia Vaughn. Brandon Jamal Velasquez. Athena Isabella Wagner. Jackson Cooper Wall. Claire Ann Wallace. Tyler Grayson Walls. Azaria Nichelle Washington. Justin Curtis Watson. Jaslyn Marie Waynick. Michaela Lynn Waynick. Brianna Elizabeth Webster. Benjamin Daniel Weddle. Kirsten Marie Weiss. Javant Tyler White. Zoe Faith White. Allison Marie Whitworth. Jacob McGrath Wiggins. Gavin William Wilkerson. Jacob Houston Williams. Jameson Dontrell Williams. Johanna Beth Williams. Madison Grace Williams. Michael Joseph Williams. McKinley Reese Wooden. Addison Dolores Woodring. Emily May Woods. Kaysen Kennedy Woods. Nolan Nicholas Woolen. Brooke Madison Wright. Jaden Mackay Young. Cameron Rashad Young. Trey Allen Youngs. The 2025 Senior Class Officers. Secretary Madeline Josephine Bruner. Vice President Lily Isabel Ambrose. President Jonathan Mosley Bowie. Our 2025 salutatorian, Ava Biana Anikov. And our 2025 valedictorian, Sarah Virginia Hake. I didn't see him. I did not know he was there.
Before I get into my speech, I would like to prove who truly the class president is as a person. He's a brother, a best friend, and for sure the best president I could be for this amazing group of people. I want to apologize to faculty for not running this by you, but as a newly recruited soldier, I live by the motto, never leave a battle buddy behind. I want to formally recognize my student council comrades and extend this recognition to my ASB officers. You three should be sitting next to me today, but you guys aren't forgotten in my eyes, because I believe work done in silence will be success shown in the light. That's why I'm here today, to recognize you three for your work and commitment to the school. Thank you to Catherine Wiggins and my ASB officers for being a great mentor to me. Thank you. Good evening, everyone, classmates, teachers, families, and friends. We made it. Standing up here today, it's hard to wrap my head around the fact we are graduating. It feels like just yesterday we were walking through the front doors for orientation, trying to find our classes and pretending we knew what we were doing today. And now, we're here dressed in cap and gowns, ready to face what life throws at us. Well, some of us. As your class president, it's been one of the greatest honors of my life to represent such an amazing group of people. This class is filled with dreamers, doers, artists. Athletes, thinkers, leaders, and friends.
Just wave. We're ready to go. Go ahead and catch your breath. Can I stand next to you? Come on back there. I'm good. Just tell them you love them, man. I'm good. Don't have to start over. I'm good. That's where you at. I'm good.
Stage fright, ain't nothing to it.
You want to just sit down? No, I will. You want to just stand this up? Congratulations to all of our graduates. If you would please stand, graduates, at this time. This concludes the 118th commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. At this time, graduates, you may move your tassels. thank you. Thank you for honoring our graduates today. Would everyone in attendance please stand for the recessional to be led out by our CHS faculty?